Well, hey everybody, it's Sandy, and I'm here for the day 6 check-in. So, is it day 5 or 6? So 0 is symptom onset, and for some reason, the fact that I my symptoms started in late at night is throwing me off. So, I will have completed day 6 this evening, late this evening. So I'm technically, I guess, in the middle of day 5. I've completed day 5 last night, or early this morning, or late last night. So, I'm in the middle of day 6. So I got my first negative test, so that was really good because I just thought after, taking a chance and just testing yesterday, even though I knew it wouldn't be good for anything, even if it was negative. And I got so disappointed when it was positive and it wasn't even all that faint. So I just thought for sure by today it will just be one of those really faint lines. And then of course I thought I did see a really faint line and um what was I imagining it? I turned on the light of my phone, the camera, to take a really close look at it. I took a picture of it in macro mode, and I just, it's only like if I kind of turn the card a certain way, I feel like I'm seeing it. But I just decided to do another one and repeat it, and I didn't see anything on that one that I could make up. And then I went back to the first one. So I think it's a negative test today. Um, by the way, I have looked at one of the empty tests just to see if is there must be some line that the reagent goes across in order to, show you the sample line. And there is, it's kind of a gray, it's not as thick as the sample or the control line once the test is done, but there is a very thin kind of, I don't know if it's almost raised or something, but that is there. So I don't know. I just like I said, I tried everything to really get a close look at this thing, and I really can't find it other than my imagination. So I'm gonna say I've had my first negative test. Of course, I'll still mask. I have to get a second negative test in 48 hours. But it's a nice step, and I do feel a lot better than yesterday. I was just kind of having a down day yesterday. I woke up and I just was tired all day. I was kind of fatigued, and I think this it takes a lot out of your body to fight a virus, whether it's COVID or flu or anything else. And even after colds, I've gotten fatigued. So, and I'm not going to be entirely surprised if some of that returns. I think that that comes and goes, and I know of people, and myself included, the last time around, who have the fatigue shows up later. So, um, I'm not gonna be surprised about that. But anyway, today I feel well rested and I really hardly coughed today. I still have that that feeling down in there. I think that'll take a while to clear up. Um, my GI tract is still mildly irritated. But I just felt a lot more positive today, and it was sure nice to see the negative test. So, I got up, I got dressed, I decided no more walking around in pajamas like I have been the last few days. I It's a nice kind of sunny day out. I think I'll probably go for a little walk, and I have been doing yoga and meditation every day, and even a little light exercise yesterday. I just forced myself to do because I was feeling down. So I think I'll probably do a little more of that today as well. I still can't I can do more now, like, I can go out, I don't have to isolate, I can wear a mask and be out and about, but, for all intents and purposes in your home, um, nothing's changed, right? So, unless I wanna wear a respirator and, wherever I am in the house, I still have to pretty much isolate from my husband. So, he seems like he's getting a little bit cavalier, and I have to remind him, like, if he comes in this room and I'll be like, "I don't have a mask, get a mask," and I would hate to come this far, just, now have him get sick, but, I think that's obviously, really pretty unlikely. I've also been using a HEPA filter in here, in this room, so, and if I happen to go out in the kitchen, like, to prepare food, even though I'm wearing a mask or something, I move that filter. It's like a whole household one. It's for a very large space. So, I was gonna just mention a couple things that really, have helped me just, feel a little bit better just for symptomatic relief the last couple days. And, actually, I'm gonna put you on pause. Okay, I'm back. So, one of the things that's really helped me a lot is I bought this. It's a little nebulizer. Actually, my sister-in-law had found this thing, and I guess you can put regular medications in it, like if you use bronchodilators like albuterol or levoalbuterol, Xopenex. Um, but I've been just putting plain old saline in it, normal saline, and you can just buy this at 0.9% NaCl. And you drop it in the chamber, you turn it on, it's rechargeable with USB, you sit there and puff on it. And basically, it liquefies the secretions in the airway. And it's been really a nice thing for me since I figured out that I really can't use the Robitussin or any kind of guaifenesin. It seems to just get my GI tract really upset. So this has been a nice thing so that I can kind of get those airways liquefied a little bit. I actually do have a nebulizer from a while back when I used to use some of these things occasionally if I had any post-infectious bronchitis from colds and stuff. But I don't know if this is really an FDA approved gadget here, but it seems to do the trick. And I actually, for traveling or something, if you do need to use asthma medications, I mean, don't go by me, but I would definitely use this. I've had a good experience with it so far. The other thing is the Paxlovid taste. I find that the thing that works the best is Pure gum. It's called Pure, Pur. And there's different flavors. You can get it on Amazon. I think you can get it at Whole Foods. It's a xylitol only sweetened gum. So that xylitol breaks down biofilms. It's not a sugar alcohol. It's not, one of these that cause GI upset, these artificial sweeteners. So xylitol has a lot of health benefits anyway, and it's only sweetened with xylitol. And I find the cinnamon one has really helped with the Paxlovid taste in the mouth. So it's not that it's been that bad, but when it is bothering me, it's very bothersome. So those couple of things have kind of made it really nice. I also use a cool mist humidifier in my bedroom. And it has a little place where you can put some essential oil if you want to add that. And I have essential oil of eucalyptus I put in that. So I kind of let that go during the night. And I think, I don't know if that's been helpful, but I think it has. And, it's a pleasant smell when you come in the room and whatever. So those are the things that I've, been using really that kind of help. You can also get like shower discs. I think Vicks used to make one. Maybe they still do, called Shower Savers. I found some other off brands that are eucalyptus oil, and they're just these little discs, and you throw them on the floor of the shower, and it kind of makes that steam, and it helps get your airways opened up. Not that mine have been that bad, but this kind of chest congestion is what I'm trying to address with all these things. So, except the Pure gum, that's for the Paxlovid taste. So, anyway, so I guess I only have good news today. Obviously, I'm still trying not to live in this place where I'm scared all the time because I don't think that's healthy. And I think that, if you're afraid of something, this is just based on an article that I read a while back. I don't have the rights to this idea. But basically, I had read that if you spend a lot of time fearing the worst case scenario on any given thing you're experiencing, the stress in your body is the same as if you'd actually experienced it. So that does a lot of damage. So I'm trying not to live in that place, and I would ask that you just kind of, I mean, I don't want to tell people what to write or what not to write in comments and stuff, but I'm trying not to feed that wolf. I think that, and I'm not judging anybody else because everybody has their own set of circumstances and everybody's got their decisions to make about how risk adverse they are. But I've just decided that I'm trying to get out of that. I think that this is just something that we are all going to be living with for a long time. It doesn't mean I'm going to be cavalier, but I probably am, I'm going to come in contact with it and I might get it again. I hope not. I think that this case was a little more symptomatic than my first case. So I'm hoping that because of that, maybe I've got a better immune response from it. But, I mean, this thing is what it is. So again, I'm not telling anybody else what to do. I'm just kind of cataloging my experience so that if you are in what were my shoes, before this, and you're thinking of, trying to get back out there and trying to not be so risk adverse, then you can just see what my experience has been like. Yeah, I'm still wearing masks and things. I'm still going to continue to mask in like grocery stores, airports, all these things, but I am also still going to continue to go meet friends and, go to restaurants and go to parties. My daughter is getting married in the summer. I'm going to that wedding, obviously. And I'm taking some risks where it's worth the social cost, in my opinion. And that's, I think, sort of the way, that's really in keeping with the way I lived my life before, COVID ever came around. I wasn't masking. Actually, I was sometimes on airplanes because I felt like a lot of people are sick in airports and things. And I kind of never wanted flus and all that stuff. So anyway, but I'm glad that I feel more upbeat today. And I'm glad that it's the news that I've got today is all good, and I'm just going to hope for continued good news. So until next time, be well. Bye bye.